Nicole Smith from Blood and Iron Martial Arts, and today we're going to look at working with the rapier. So today we're going to look at 4 basic rapier guards. Now, for simplicity's sake, we're going to call them 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, taking into account there are many different names for these depending on what master or what manual you're looking at. So to begin, we're going to get into a nice low, wide stance. What I'd like you to do is take your sword, put it in your non-dominant hand, and hang it at your non-dominant side as though it's in a scabbard. Then, draw your sword. This is your first guard position. Now, when you start fencing rapier, you're not going to find yourself in this guard very often. Most of your fencing is going to be done in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So let's move on to those. Now, to find your second guard, we're going to start lowering our arm and rotating your palm so that it is down. Now, with any guard, there's going to be a little bit of variance as to where your actual hand position is. It's going to be anywhere from your shoulder down to your hip. But the important part is your structure. You don't want to break your wrist, and you want to have a little bit of a bend in your elbow. Now, moving on to your third guard position, we're going to continue rotating and dropping your arm until your hand is just over your lead leg, kind of like in a handshake position. Again, my wrist is nice and strong, my arm is nice and relaxed. Now, to find your fourth guard position, we're going to continue the rotation of your hand until your palm is up. And again, as in second, there's going to be a little bit of variation as to how high you can hold your hand. Again, it'll be anywhere from your shoulder down to your hip. Things to note when taking your guard positions. If I'm in my second guard position, the tip of my sword is going to be pointed to my opponent's right. If I'm in my fourth guard position, the tip of my sword is going to be pointed to my opponent's left. This will facilitate creating a wedge so that I can control my opponent's sword. A little more on that later. But it also provides coverage for my body. If my sword is pointed straight ahead, this whole side of my body is open to attack and could be taken advantage of by an opponent. One more note, if you happen to be facing a left-handed opponent, all of those angles are reversed. Now that you have a basic understanding of your guards, you should combine it with your footwork. I suggest starting in your third guard position and perhaps advancing into your fourth guard, passing into second guard. You get the idea. Now, if you're fortunate enough to have a steve of your own, you can practice all of these guard positions along with your footwork doing circular motion drills. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and a big thank you to our Patreon supporters who make all of this possible. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and remember, if you don't put in the training, you won't get the result.